Midday, Kentucky, our friend Amy Ketchum out at St. Jude's Research Hospital will be in to tell us all about the updates with their Dream Home giveaway. Plus, this season of Dancing with the Stars is getting close to a finale. Hunter Lyle is here to discuss the dancers and who he thinks will win it all. Plus, our mommy blogger, Little Gummy, is in to discuss the latest baby trends for all the mothers out there. Stick with us. You're watching Midday, Kentucky.
Hey, good afternoon, everyone, and thanks for joining us right here on Midday, Kentucky. I thought we were wearing all the same colours then for a second.
A little bit.
You've got a little bit of an orange.
More of an orange.
More of a burnt
I like it.
orange.
I was
We
going to
like
dress.
that.
Very
Yeah, it's
cute.
cool. Hey, everyone.
Our favorite.
Look.
Voila.
Okay, you ready?
Oh, these are some
We have
amazing
to announce
new
this,
items.
everyone. Well, you know this is my new thing, thanks to you, and now you with the dipping sauces. So yesterday they launched it, people, a seasonal watermelon mint lemonade.
Oh, it's amazing.
You got to taste it. Have a slurp, Dal. It's absolutely gorgeous. It is freshly squeezed Chik Fil lemonade mixed with natural watermelon and mint flavours. For best results, everyone, stir before you sip, which we just did. Now available with diet lemonade as a low-calorie option. And I'm telling you, it kicked off yesterday. You got to go down.
This is amazing. I love the watermelon, and then it's just that hint of mint. It makes it so refreshing.
It is.
This
It really is good. And I love that they have the diet option too with the diet lemonade. Awesome.
I love the
but I just
lemonade
want the
there,
full
but I really like this more. This is good.
It's good.
You ready
It's
for the
very
next
good.
thing that they kicked off?
Yeah.
You ready?
Ready.
You got to wrap your laughing gear around it, girls.
Okay.
A seasonal smokehouse, a barbecue sandwich, and I'm telling you, big name, big taste. You ready to have a taste?
Yeah, give us a
All right,
taste.
get
Tell
in
us
there.
what's in it. Give us a taste.
All right.
It is Chik Fil grilled chicken with brown sugar and pepper blended bacon. Are you seriously? Topped with Colby Jack cheese and smokehouse barbecue sauce, served on a toasted sweet yeast bun.
Oh,
Are we good?
Love it.
I'm seriously.
Troy, look at this.
I'm telling you.
Oh, it's the sauce.
I know.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, I love the sauce.
The sauce is excellent. I mean, the chicken is always great and fantastic.
Now, yesterday I said I've been eating their breakfast, lunch and dinner. Can you believe that we now call them and say, hey, what have you got new?
Oh, yeah.
Send it on in. We need to taste test everything.
I mean, it's amazing.
It's just normal.
Every show. I have to say, the grilled chicken, this is just the best anywhere that you can get, especially for a drive-thru. It's so fresh. The lettuce, it's really good with this barbecue sauce. Do you like the sauce?
Yeah.
I know we love their sauces the most.
Sauces are so...
We really like the Chick-fil-A
Okay,
sauce.
we do have to get on. We're going to keep... I know, I'm sorry. I'm sure the audience at home doesn't want to watch us eat the whole table talk. But going from one icon that I've just found, which is Chik Fil and I know you've all seen it before, but I have to tell you, my beloved 80s sitcom, The Golden Girls, ended after 7 seasons, of course, back in '92. But thanks to a new Clue board game from USAopoly, you can still welcome the sassy seniors into your home and then decide which one could expertly steal a cheesecake. Okay, I can't wait to see this. I can't. It's just all too much, I'm telling you right now.
I don't understand the cheesecake reference.
Okay, because you haven't seen the show.
Well, I'm asking
when
you to
these
explain
group of women try to work out life's problems, they sit around the table and they eat a slice of cheesecake. And who doesn't fix everything on a slice of cheesecake?
Okay, I like it.
We fix it on Chick-fil-A.
Yes, we do.
Back in the 90s, they were fixing it on cheesecake.
Okay.
Now, in the board game of Clue, instead of murder, which of course might be a little bit too morbid for the Golden Girls.
Right.
Okay. Players must solve the crime of who ate the last piece of cheesecake, what they left at the scene of the crime, and which room which room they did it in, accordingly, of course, to the press release that we got. I'm telling you, the minute I see it online for sale, can we buy it?
Oh, absolutely.
I'm going to buy one for me, and I'm going to give one away to our audience.
Awesome.
Now,
Yeah,
tell
let's
us what
do
you
that.
think if you're a big fan of the Golden Girls, because I'm telling you, I was?
My mom was too.
What? No, not now.
Oh, yeah, well, she passed away a few years ago.
No, but do you watch it?
I used to with her, so I'm interested in that. I knew about the cheesecake, and I just love the show. It was a fun show, anyways, to watch. So
you just keep talking while I have a slurp of this. Oh, it's good. I'm telling you, girls.
It is good.
We've got to get you onto the Golden Girls. You've got cable TV, so I want you to pre-record, and then on a Sunday you lay in bed and you watch the Golden Girls. Guys, switching to something a little bit more.
Her dream night.
A little sad. A great friend of mine. I want you to stick with me on this one, if you wouldn't mind having a look and indulging me on this. A friend of mine, of course, John Perry. He's trying to raise $100,000 for the Brain Tumour Foundation to support his mother, who was diagnosed with a brain tumour last summer. Now, she was a public school teacher for 30 years and retired for only 2 months when she got the news that no one else wants to hear. She had a tumour growing on her brain and it required surgery immediately. He states that he wants to make a huge statement to show support for her by raising $100,000 and running the New York City Marathon in November. He made this amazing video and it's had something like 80,000 hits on YouTube. Take a look, everyone.
Adventure is my game. I've been to extremes before. I've pushed the limits of my abilities. But this time it's different. Because I'm not doing it for me. I'm doing it for my mom. After 30 years as a teacher, and just 2 months into her retirement, she received news that no one ever wants to hear. I've already lost my father to cancer. I'm not losing her too. Not without a fight. And definitely not sitting down. On November 5th, I'm running the New York City Marathon to raise funds for my mom and the Brain Tumor Foundation. And I'm counting on help from athletes from around the world to join in and donate to the cause.
I'm going to put that link on how you can help him raise that $100,000 on our website and also on our Facebook page. Is that just not the most wonderful video that a son can do for his mother?
That's beautiful. That's
You're a little bit emotional.
I know.
Aren't you a darling?
I know.
Just when he sent that to me the other day, I said to him, hey, I'm going to put it on our show.
Yeah, that's a wonderful tribute.
And I know he's not from Kentucky, everyone, but I think our hearts go out to anyone who is suffering and, you know, see what you can do. Help him out, okay? So we're ready to lighten it up a little bit?
Sure. I wanted to, I saw something online that I kind of wanted to get your take on. You're sort of a fashion guru or self-dubbed fashion guru. So there's this fairly new trend in weddings, foregoing the wedding dress and going with the wedding jumpsuit, which is kind of like the romper, you know? So just here are a couple pictures. We'll just scroll through them. So it's the pantsuit wedding dress. So what do you guys say? I think these are awesome.
Well, the first one I absolutely adored.
Okay.
Not a fan of this one.
Okay, we've got a few more. We'll just keep going through. And if you, so that's
There's
pants.
a jumpsuit, yeah. Of course.
I'm surprisingly liking it. I didn't think I would, Katie, when you brought this to the table, but I really like, especially that first one. I couldn't see that other one.
I think that's more of
that's a little too casual.
Outfit,
Yep.
But I like this. A lot of people are doing the wedding dress for the actual wedding, and you know how now a lot of people are changing for the reception, wearing something else. They're doing a jumpsuit like that. So the one that we saw before, that was the lace top and the white pants. That was for her reception, which I think that's cool. I don't know about this, a little casual, but I kind of like switching it up from the traditional dress. I think I would definitely do that for a reception.
Yeah, I think that for a reception, I really loved the very first one we had, if we can just jump back to that, because I thought it really looked beautiful and still
I think it's
very much for a wedding. And it's interesting because a lot of people are now having destination weddings and not having so much the formal wedding. And look, I just think that's
beautiful.
And you can imagine that's probably an attachable outside a train.
Yeah, I like it with the train.
Yeah, do you like it?
Very
and I
pretty.
think it's probably
elegant.
attachable. Absolutely gorgeous. Tell us what you think. Head over to our Facebook page, Midday Kentucky. Okay, we're going from wedding jumpsuits because the minute you get married, you might be interested in finding out or coming up with baby names. But this is the problem.
It happens.
Baby names could cause an issue down the track for your children.
Yes, yes.
How so?
Well, what they're saying, I came across this article and it's really funny because, I mean, your job as a parent, there's so many demanding jobs as a parent, but the first most important job that you have to do when the baby's in the womb is pick the name. And what they're saying, there's an author of a new book called The Little Book of Bogan Baby Names by Sabrina Rogers.
Bogan, that is so Australian. Is this an Australian?
Yes.
Oh, it's not. Just let me explain to everyone what a bogan means.
Go ahead.
It's actually quite a derogatory term. It's not a racist or anything.
Right.
But bogan means for someone who, well, I guess another English word for saying is a little common, a little rough around the edges.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. That's very interesting. The minute I didn't know that story. Okay.
Well, and what they're saying is that the baby names, that employers are actually not picking certain candidates for a job based on how their name is spelled or misspelled in their eyes. They see it as being misspelled and they don't like it and they won't hire.
Is that my name?
She interviewed.
It's all of our names. Our producer put that in.
That was cute. That's cute. But yeah, they said that, and I like the question mark after our names.
Well, here's
too.
the thing. Have we got a list of names?
Well, they had some that were
Okay.
given. But an example was Jackson. And my son's name is Jackson, but the way that they had it spelled in here was Jakxsen.
Oh, that's just a little fancy.
And so it's just fancy. But that is what potential employers, now they won't go on record and say it, but these were CEOs of major companies that were saying this, but they would not go on record with her because, of course, they didn't want to be seen as
well,
discriminating.
Australia's not so much like that. Like, if we don't like something, we're going to tell you. So I would be surprised if a Jackson with an X was coming into my salons and I'd be, what's with the X, dude? Like, you didn't know how to spell Jackson?
But some of the names, some of the strange names, or some of the more popular bogan baby names.
Popular bogan names.
Yes,
it's too
was
much.
Jazaden, kind of with a J and apostrophe Zayden.
Oh my gosh.
And then Vegas, Harleen, Braylon, Rebel, and Winter.
And these are the ones
But
the
how are they
employers
spelling
do
it?
not
We've got a
like,
list of how they're
or
spelled.
That what?
the employers do not like this.
They do not like
Okay.
it. They do not like how it's different like that or misspelled. Like Winter, for instance, had a Y in it, Wynter. So that was what the book was about, and I thought, what do you guys
funny.
think?
Well, very Australian for them to bring out a bogan name for babies.
But you know, people want to have a unique name for their child now because it kind of sets them apart. It makes them feel unique. So instead of like a John or a Mary, nothing, of course, is wrong with those names. But that's kind of the new parents, the younger parents are kind of thinking that way.
Well, I always think about it like you look at Gwyneth Paltrow. I think she named her Apple.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I feel bad because hey, I'm Apple.
Yeah.
Good to meet you, banana. Do you know what I mean? Like, see, I just think it's weird.
Yeah, I like when they do a unique middle name. You know, like Zoe Deschanel just had a baby a couple of weeks ago, and her middle name, they chose Otter. But her first name, I can't remember
Otter?
now. Yes.
O-double-T.
Like the little
like the
animal that floats?
But I thought that was but she had a regular first name. I can't remember what it
But
was.
Otter is a male-like name, male-esque name, isn't it?
Well, I don't know. I'm just making the point that I like if you're going to pick this unique name that
Maybe put it in the
middle name so that on, like you said, job applications and stuff, you still have the
Traditional kind of
first
like,
name.
You know,
But I don't know. I kind of like unique, but I do think
I
the
do
spelling
too.
is weird.
I like
but I'm
unique
a Y.
also.
I'm a Kathryne.
Okay.
It's different for
Yeah.
Catherine.
Yeah, well, you're Lisa, L-Y-S-A-A.
We both have a Y.
Which I think's
SSA.
L-S, what, how would I?
L-Y-S-S-A.
Yeah, I say double S.
Yes.
Double S-A.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a little weird.
Thank you.
L-I-S-A. Hey, Katie, you brought up a really interesting topic in Table Talk regarding kids and dieting and their
Yeah,
parents.
this was really interesting. I was just reading a blog that a woman had written on yahoo.com about issues with her weight, and she struggled with different eating disorders. And she was reflecting back on her life, saying that at 14, her dad put her on her first diet.
and he would
Her
point.
dad did?
Her dad.
Interesting.
When he would point out when she would eat unhealthy things and her weight, he'd weigh her. And Lisa, as a parent, I was just kind of wondering, do you think it's ever okay for parents to put their kids on a diet? And by put them on a diet, I mean let them know they're on a diet. I know as a parent you can kind of consciously just give them healthier things.
Right.
But would you tell your parents that you've put them on a diet and talk to them about weight like that?
Tell the kids that. I think that's really, at that age, it's too young. When they're younger like that, I mean,
at
kids
14?
have. Yeah, I do. I think kids are so self-conscious, especially at 14. I think that's the height of the self-consciousness, and I think that at least for girls and probably boys too at that point. So I would be careful doing that. I would just try to manipulate the surroundings by offering healthier options, limiting their snacking times.
Well, that is
keeping
then
them a little bit
saying
more
that
active.
you're going on a diet. Do you see what I'm saying?
But
so
I'm
if you're
not
going to
saying
change
it
their
overtly.
food at home, see, listen. I'm a believer, if your child is going into obesity or is in that category, parents or loved ones or someone, I'm not necessarily saying school teachers, but someone within the family unit should address that, because childhood obesity in this country and also in Australia, so I'm not just saying America, is seriously high.
It is
high. And
high.
I seriously believe that if your child is going that way, step in. It's okay.
Well, you do have to step in. I mean, I am consciously aware all the time with my kids what they're eating, what they're snacking on, but I think more importantly is letting them know, that we're gonna exercise, we're gonna do things. The parent sets the tone for the whole family.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think that's wildly inappropriate for a 14-year-old to be told by a parent that they're fat or they need a diet.
No, you shouldn't say that.
I think the parents need to get involved by doing it themselves, and the child will emulate what the parent does.
Well,
that's my
we're
opinion.
always telling each other that.
Which is why we eat all the time. All we do is eat on this show. I love it.
24/7, let me tell you.
But that's why we switched to grilled chicken. We're being healthy.
We did.
Exactly. Hey guys, after the break we will talk with Amy Ketchum from St. Jude to learn all about the dream home. Keep it right here, everyone. We're going to go to break and eat the rest of our burger and our gorgeous drink. Watching Midday Kentucky.